Meet Benjamin! So named for a ever so slight resemblance to Benjamin Butler. Of course, this Benjamin is much cuter on account of the fact that he doesn't look like his face is a potato that's been dropped in transit at every stop from farm to shop. Although, hey, let's smash his head against this counter here and see how he fares. No, that would be abusive now, wouldn't it? There actually is a story behind this. Almost one calendar year to this date, and I checked the date, and it was like the 26th of August of last year. I went into, where was that? Thrift Town in Fremont. And I don't always buy things that I find when I go into these thrift stores. Sometimes I just take pictures of things that I find amusing. And one of them was one of these. And apart from receiving some rather, obscene off-color comments, because I'm friends with perverts, like attracts like. So, apart from that, it also got people saying, did you buy it? And I said no. And they said, why did you not buy it? So, and I actually was having, non-purchase regret, as often happens in these cases. Fast forward to last week, on my day off, and I was I just finished having a Thai dinner with friend of the show, Al Badger, and our mutual friend, John. And John said, oh, I want to go to Savers, which is this thrift store on University Avenue in Berkeley. And I was like, I don't really feel like it. But, like, John and Al were going to go, and I thought, oh, what the hell, I'll tag along. And they wound up buying nothing, and I wound up buying this. Because I saw this again, and they both recognized it from posting it to social media. And they said, you have to buy it. And I was right. Said, right, I do have to buy it. So now I own it. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's get on to the subject of Confirmed Bachelors. And recently I was taking a book out of Ben Minot, from Oddity Archive, who's always posting. He's a big booster of archive.org, which I was thinking, for my promotional video, I should get some period-appropriate music, as period-appropriate as I can. So I was sort of perusing their selection of restored recordings of old wax cylinders, and you're not hearing any of this, are you? You're looking at Benjamin over here, aren't you? Anyway, I have pronounced you to be a noisome intrusion, and I'm going to put you out of camera range. Yes, it's a good thing I didn't have Dirty Bill Porter here, isn't I? Anyway, enough about my bric-a-brac. That promotional video for Confirmed Bachelors is, I was actually planning on shooting it this week, but I still have not got the script to the point that I want it to, and I also forgot to bring, I was going to bring some clothing. Not 100% accurate and appropriate clothing, as you might guess, because part of the whole joke behind the, promotional video, apart from them not being in the period and not being in the setting that they would like to be, the characters also not wearing the clothing that they should be wearing, among other things, and Oliver is complaining that he's not played by a good enough actor. I shouldn't be giving you too many spoilers. I should leave some of it to surprise you when it comes up, but that's basically the gist of it. They're looking for to have their world complete and back in their world that they want to be in. That's basically the idea behind the promotional video, and I would like to have some period-appropriate music, or period-appropriate-esque music. So that's where I am right now, pretty much, regarding that. Yes, and there will be a link to donate, which actually if you go to the Marindia Productions blog spot, you can donate there. Just using the donate button. I was going to set up a proper, crowdfunding thing, but it's not really at that point yet. I'm not anywhere near the point that I need to be. It's like after the promotional video, we can start maybe thinking about that. I'm not 100% sure yet. We kind of have to get more people on board with this, but I'm actually kind of pleased that I'm managed to come this far all by myself. I need a little boost from David when I was doing the Movie Explorer thing, and this is something totally new. But yes, I have pronounced that original content is the way of the future, and not movie reviews where you're intercutting clips of Admiral Akbar saying, "It's a trap!" It's just... ties in with the shirt, doesn't it? This is actually a fairly new shirt. Another Thrift Town buy, as you might guess. Yes, some of the dialogue for... Pardon me. Some of the dialogue for one of the Confirmed Bachelors episodes was leaked at another dinner with John and Al. And John said, "I like that." I mean, no, it was Al who said that. He said, "I like that." And he was just like, "Oh, yes, I like that thing that you did, friend of mine who I don't want to alienate and still wish to remain my friend." But no, he thought it was something from Kids in the Hall, as he tends to think anytime I say anything. Is that from Kids in the Hall? Actually, I kind of was... He thought that the character sounded like... he thought that my Charlie voice... "Hey, how are you doing?" The Charlie voice was like something that Bruce McCullough would do, and I could kind of hear the maybe Cabbage Head, maybe Gordon in there. It's just like... And the Oliver voice was like something that Kevin McDonald would do. And I could kind of hear that like in one of Kevin McDonald's female characters. Just, the very... Kevin McDonald is very good at doing that sort of indignant female character. It's just like, it's just like, "I am tired of talking about your head, frankly." It's, Dave Foley always gets the credit for being a very convincing woman, and I think he's a very convincing looking woman, not necessarily a very convincing acting woman, but Kevin McDonald, for whatever reason, just throws himself into these female roles. He's if you close your eyes and listen to him speak, he's very convincingly female. That's what I find, anyway. So, I should probably taste another beverage, and this is Hung Fook Tong. I think I've pretty much exhausted Hung Fook Tong's product line at this point. This is Chuan Pipa with honey drink. There, have a look. There's another side. No, it's the same on both sides. Never mind. I don't know what this is. Chuan Pipa. It's something Chinese, obviously. Pipa. I hear Pipa and I think the, Chinese lute. Ingredients: purified water, cane sugar, loquat leaves. I've seen loquats around everywhere. They're a very popular ornamental tree, but I've never actually tasted the fruit, and I've certainly not tasted the leaves. Peppermint leaves, almond, tree nuts, in case we didn't know what almond were. Licorice root, balloon flower root. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. Sichuan fritillary. Isn't that a kind of butterfly? I guess this isn't vegan then. Honey and red tangerine peel. So, yeah. I'm gonna shake this and open it away from the laptop. God, this cap's really on there, isn't it? Okay. It smells very licoricey. It's, I don't know, it's like, I hope this doesn't taste like fennel. I really don't like fennel. Oh, yeah, that's... It tastes like cough drops. Well, that's interesting. I was not expecting that. It tastes like... Let me try it again. It tastes like Hall's mentholyptus, kind of. Yeah, I think I'll drink this the next time that I have a sore throat. It's not bad. It's a little minty. It's a little, I don't know, mentholy. It's not. It tastes more like a, not quite Vicks Formula 44, but it's not. It's not really something I'm gonna probably drink again. But that's Chuan Pipa, I think it says, with honey. Anyway, so from me and Benjamin and Johannes Brahms and Dirty Bill, bye.